Namaste, namaste. Here we are, a video that is the first step for us to start a conversation about gardening. This video was leaded after a trial last night on WhatsApp and a lot of suggestions for me to do it here on my YouTube channel. We will be able to share all the information here. Please comment all the tips. The idea is we have a lot of mothers that just birth babies at home in their postpartum. We have mothers already finishing their fourth trimester on breastfeeding. We have families locking at home for the quarantine, like I am with my family. And it is a different time. Don't you feel the opportunity to share information, the opportunity to share our knowledge, the opportunity to create a community, the opportunity to be unique and discover what do we really love to do, what we are capable to do, and when we are together as a one. So let's start today concentrated on the planting food, but I will talk about the supplies to start on microgreens. Of course, we will evolve to the exterior garden for different locations in your home, if you live in an apartment or if you live in a townhouse or in a farm. And remember that I am follow the principles of permaculture, but you don't have to. You don't have to. And you have different knowledges, please share. So let's start. We are here inside four walls, right? At home, so start looking for inside your house a place that has more lights, and could be the living room, could be the kitchen. Just make sure that it is a place that you are not passing all the time, because we want to protect. Let me put the lights on. And here I separate a room with a curtain, and I made it a space in the same room. And there's a space where I have a table where I seed the plants, the microgreens. And here you can find a shelf. Of course, this I already had arranged before because I was planting a lot of microgreens. But I have the sunlight that comes from here and give a great illumination. So I have the wheels, as you can see, and I can move all the rack for where I want that it should be. And let me see. So one of the first things it is to find a location to put your trays. So let's see here. Here I have the tray. We have different sizes, and by the way, I will post below this videos links of places that you can find information of your options to buy, or videos where you can create your own trays with cardboard, things like that. But the important thing is you want to make sure that you have a place for the trays to receive light. So if you have a window sill and that fits a small tray, maybe half of this, and put it on the window like this to receive sunlight. Very, very important sunlight, and we will be discussing in a future video that what I should do. What I should do is go step by step, exploring the trees, exploring the soil, different kind of soils, exploring what kind of seeds for microgreens, where to get those. But today is just an overall tour for you to start thinking and consider where in your home you could separate a space. So you ask me, do I need a full room? No, you just need, a space. It could be, like I said, in your kitchen, a countertop. Of course, we'll talk about lights. Actually, let me get my phone forgot my phone upstairs, but to start talking about some list supplies. But here you can see I already installed lights, and we'll be talking about this. So the lights for each tray. So, and in this, of course, this is for a lot of food production here. So you can, and I will talking about. So if you see this tray, I have the ones with holes and the base one, and to receive water, and I coupled them together. So let's talk about these supplies in a big list where we can start considering using what you already have. Okay, so let's talk it soon. Let's see here some notes that I made about these supplies. Remember, like I said, I will post here the links and your options. Please make a comment of what you have. Share pictures of what you have. You can DM me and we can talk about set up your own resources. I don't want to give you this list that you have to buy, okay, anything, but to tell you what I got mine. So they sell this on Amazon, 10 packs. So you can have 10, like I was mentioned previously, with holes. Is it really wet still? So you see this with holes. And then there is a 10 pack. Also, I'll send a link with no holes. Okay, this is the part that you use it to water your plants. You don't want water the microgreens in the plant on the top. I will explain this in another video, but you wanna water it under. But if you don't have that, what we say, the base, water base, then yeah, we will always, so you can do that. It's just because we don't want it to mold. It's very easy microgreens to mold, to get molds. So yeah, they set us settings of 10 packs. They don't sell with less, but it's a good quality. I have this for long. That is cheapest ones that break easily. This is a good one. This can do it. Now, if this is too much of food, we will discuss proportion later. You always can see a different quality here. Half one quality and another plant. So what else? Okay, we need scissors. I think everybody has scissors at home. We need soil. We're talking about soil. Soil, you can make it and mix. We're talking about recipes to put it together. It's good not to use a home compost for microgreens, but we would like to use it for the outside. And it is a combination. You can link the production of microgreens, or the internal plants, to the outside plants. And remember, I went into plant inside our home because I have a lot of iguanas in my backyard. And I noticed that when I film outside, a lot of lights came in, so it was not a good image of my backyard. I'll take you guys later there. So now, there is something that you may have at home. Let me show here. My supplies are here. So I have a closet of supplies. Actually, I use a dark place to those are my seeds already. Okay, we're talking about this but later on. Okay, do you have a hydrogen peroxide 3% at home? If you do, we will use that for some seeds and also to help with mold, okay? So if you don't have a spray bottle like this, we'll have to improvise. And I have this one. Scissors, of course. The scissors that will be disinfecting using with your plants, please separate them just for your plant for no contamination neither. Gloves, and if you have a scale would be good. I'll send a link for this one for you to get in the Amazon. You know, all those things, guys, is very affordable. I have the other one there. So if you have like a kitchen scale, would help. Yeah, I have this one. Let me show you. Didn't even open it. This is the 35% that I can dilute. It's a food grade hydrogen peroxide that I dilute for 3%, but I need to finish this. It's very good to keep those dark bottles, okay, for hydrogen peroxide. You don't have to have this. I just improvise to put the seeds so I can, how you say, to separate the seeds when I put in the soil. So it's good to have a dark place for your seeds, but I have container for my soil, so I keep my soil right here. Talk about this later. That is my soil. So that way everything stays clean and inside my home, and you have a control environment for it. Okay? It's hard to do with on one hand. And now the fan is important, okay? So I have 2 fans, and let me put this here. So here it is, another fan. You need a lot of ventilation. And here I have the dehumidifier. Do you need that? No, you don't, but if you do have it, it's good to bring it too close to your plants, and I will explain how we can improve the temperature and maintain humidity, because I am in Florida, so humidity here is high. Okay, so I will put those lights, of course, I bought in China, so it's not one thing that you guys will be using, but I'll give you some options of light in that you already have, or Home Depot, okay? Do you have a thermometer? I use this, I improvise because I had that, so I can see the temperature in the room. So 76, we don't want to get more than 80. So all those details, I think for now is okay. So what I do in this room, I disinfected it a lot. So I use a lot of vinegar and water all over, floor, table, and shelves. So, and I don't let my dog come here, and I always tie my hair when I am planting. Is very important to be careful with contamination. Okay, let me know if you have any question. I probably forgot to say everything. I will be more organized next time and make a better list. And let me see here, talking about a list. Scissors, knife, you don't need a trimmer. So the grow rack you can improvise. Do you know about the lights? We have 2.5 lights you can find. You know, I use LED. I don't use the fluorescent lights, but you can use it fluorescent lights. You don't have to, but you have options of LED. So if you can favor that, if it is an option for you. I already talked about the work table, so I improvise this table to be a place to work. Hydrogen peroxide, the humidifier, digital scale or any kind of scale. Yeah, and we'll talk about the soil, that you have to have some kind of growing medium for your microgreens. I used to buy the ProMix Premium, and we were talking about sustainability and something that you need to consider in price, and what is good for the environment, and then what is good for your plant. But in the situation that we are, that we cannot leave home, I have some ideas, creative ideas for us to use as a medium for our plants. And I use extension cord, yeah, very important, okay, for the lights and to keep safe the electrical part of this setup. Okay, I think it's enough for today. I hope to talk to you soon. I will post these videos for some people that ask for WhatsApp and some people of the doula group on Facebook, and I will put the link on the description below. Thank you for being part of this adventure with me. Love, peace, and vegetables. Big hug. Bye. Namaste. I'm back. I always forget to ask on the YouTube channel for you to please subscribe, support this channel so we can do more videos, and click on the bell, please, and so you will be notified every time that I post a new video. And again, make your comment and share so other people can benefit about this information too. Again, I appreciate you. Namaste.